Hello, welcome to my channel Healing Beyond the Veil. My name is Erica Tacker. If you enjoy receiving angel messages and mini readings, please do like and subscribe. You're welcome to have a look through the other messages on my channel as well, because you never know what is there waiting for you. Okay, today I feel really inspired to do a reading, a reading for all those of you who are watching. The angel knows who that's going to be for now and in the future. Okay, so we're going to do a message for those of you to help guide you. Okay, I'm going to use, I have several decks around me. Okay, so if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm looking at the cards that are placed in front of me. Using the Star Dragons, wants to be this one. Okay, just bear with me as I line up my cards in there. There we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, just bear with me as the energy comes through. And I trust that those of you whose this messages are for, you will hold on and you will have the patience to not just skip. Okay, as I ground myself and allow this energy to come through, let's have a look at the cards. Okay. Okay, which is what's interesting here is that we're coming into August, so we've gone just beyond like the halfway point of the year. Okay, but it feels like longer than that. It feels like this message has been about challenges that you've been experiencing. This could actually, it feels more like a breakthrough, a personal breakthrough. Okay, it feels like an awakening process, or a crossroads in life, midlife crisis, whatever age you are, that, you know, that kind of feeling. Okay, and it feels like in order to have the things that you need around you, you've really had to fight for yourself. You've really had to forge forward just to try and get the things that you need, or to get yourself heard, or to find your place in the world. Okay, so this feels like you've been in the wrong direction, or it feels like you've been in the wrong place, the wrong environment. Perhaps you're moving soul groups. It feels like whatever it was that's challenging you, it wasn't in alignment with you. Okay, whether it's a career path, a job, something is out of sorts here, which is where the challenge has been, because you've been like, hold on a second, in order for this to fit for me and for me to align with this, I have to fight for what I want. And I've got to stand up for myself. Okay, the angels are showing these circumstances. It's not about you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're in the right place. It's teaching you boundaries. It's teaching you to stand up for yourself. It's teaching you finding out what's right for you. And this card, I'm going to show you this card here. It's very much about this is life's challenges to create who you are, to help you identify who you are. Okay, and some of those things is because we know a hell of a lot of what we don't want. We know a hell of a lot of no's, and we're just like, that's not me, that's not me, that's not me, that doesn't work for me, I don't like it. Okay, and this is, it's like, and creating this and realizing this part of life is a part of becoming to know who you are and actually what's right for you. Okay, and some of the worst people in the world who do things to us can actually help us find out what the best path is, and discover the best people and really appreciate with great gratitude all the wonderful things that we have in our life. Okay, so out of this card, even though it's feel like a real big mountain and a real big challenge, and I'm in such a wrong place for me right now, everything I just don't feel like I fit in this world. Okay, it's actually it's showing you from the rest of the cards here that it has been serving you. Okay, and now we're coming to the part of how it's serving you. Okay, it's helping you build up resilience to your character, to your core, to be like, actually, I'm going to be a vibrational snob here because I know that I deserve better, because I vibe high, and those who don't vibe with me, see you later. So it's creating those boundaries. It's actually saying, it's like, I've had enough, and it's going to be a no from me. It's going to be it's helping, the universe is helping you create your own armor, create your own shield and your own sword. This is what the resilience card is. In past lives, times gone away, you had actual physical armor. That was your barrier. Not today. Today is, well, not in every part of the world, right here for the majority of us, we have emotional, spiritual and mental boundaries and resilience and strength. We have to create our own armor. Okay, it's not about blocking everybody out. It's about understanding who we are and understanding what we can accept, and we can only kind of understand ourselves because of the challenges that we've been through. Okay, thanks. Okay, all right, we've got to that point. We're recognizing that there's a lot of things that we didn't like in the world, or we didn't like about ourselves, we didn't like about life as it's happened to us. Not necessarily the whole of our life, but perhaps in recent months, weeks, years. Okay, it's created resilience in us. It's helped build our strengths of character, strengths of mind, strengths of heart, strengths of spirit. Okay, we now know what it is that we prefer, what we like, what we're going to tolerate. We know our strengths and we know our weaknesses. We know what's right for us. Now comes the tricky part. We understand that we have a choice. Okay, this is the real challenge. Yeah, you thought that was a challenge. This is the real challenge, okay, because it's being able to break those chains. It's being able to break free of this and letting go of those cycles, so you don't have to. This can be a repeating cycle. I don't like it, and I'm going to create a boundary, but I'm not going to do anything else to get myself out of it. That's a choice. That is a choice. If you continually turn up to the same job for like 20 years, hating it and constantly having to fight your corner and constantly having to set a boundary with a manager or with colleagues, you're making that choice to stay stuck in that cycle. Okay, so that is the choice. Do you see that there's other options? Okay. The angels are asking you to have a look at other options. Okay. Okay. Sometimes the hardest choice is breaking free of what's familiar and what we know, because that creates different risks. That creates the risk of having to let go, of having to take a different path that's unfamiliar, having to change a job, or accept that a relationship isn't working, to move areas, to change schools, to do something else that's different. And it's the unknown that can be quite scary. Okay, the angels are now asking you here that perhaps some healing is required. Okay, when you are caught up in this cycle, this constant cycle, okay, it's very difficult to make a sudden change when you're stuck in the vibration of this. When you're stuck in the vibration of what you don't want, it's very difficult to see any other option, because you are still vibing on that same very vibration. Okay, if you don't do your healing, if you don't look after yourself, and this can be something, thank you, of going on holiday, of resetting. Okay, that's interesting. They're saying some people take sick time, take sick days. While this can work, it's still this vibration because you're being held in a lower vibration. Okay. They're saying unless you use your sick days for this. Okay, that's an intention. I don't want to go off on a tangent. Okay. So they're talking about taking a break, having a reset. Maybe it is a course of doing some spiritual work. Maybe it's going to the gym for a little while. It's something to reset. That, okay, going outside, getting some fresh air, going for walks. But this one really just feels like a holiday. It feels like to get yourself back into alignment with who you are, actually taking yourself away from the environment that you're in, or taking yourself away from the people that you're with, or that are causing the issue. Okay, going away with your family or your closest friends, going away to a different country where everything is completely different, getting yourself, you know how many of us go on holiday, we even have a new wardrobe, or most of it, some new stuff. Even that makes us feel different and creates this new vibration of us. Okay, so this is what the angels are asking, is to create this neutral vibration, so we can almost like put a plaster on it, we can put a stop on it, we can put a cork in it. Okay, right, once you've done this, I can tell you, from going away for 10 days somewhere nice, not having to worry about anything, having some cocktails, an all-inclusive, particularly brilliant for that because you don't even have to carry your wallet with you. It does something to you emotionally and spiritually. It really, really does. That is when you can now see the choice. Okay, you're actually like, this is your legacy. This is now an empowerment. This is like, I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to make this choice because I'm worth it. I can see this legacy. I am my legacy. I am an amazing person and I'm worthy of having something better in my life, having better people in my life, having someone better in my life. I am worthy of having positive relationships. In fact, thank you. Okay, if you're not having a good relationship, maybe it's because of this. That's not your relationship. This is pulling your vibration low because of other circumstances. Okay, and that's causing problems in your relationship. Okay, so letting go of this, healing this healing this, and that lower vibration might actually change the relationship and the relationship you have with your spouse and your family completely as well. Okay. And you can both forge together in a better and more positive relationship of mind frame and soul shared experience. Okay. Oh, look what we've got. We've got believing in yourself. Okay, right. Thank you. This is really, really important. All right. When you're on holiday and you're high vibe and you've got these new clothes on and you've had a couple of cocktails with extra helpings of rum, okay, it's really good. It's really easy to feel, to realize that you're worth it, and to realize your value, and believing in yourself and believing in your hopes and dreams. Okay, you've got to keep that fire burning. You've got to keep that going in order to create that change needed to get yourself out of this cycle. The physical cycle, the mental cycle, the spiritual cycle. Okay, you've got a right list of how amazing you are. You've got to just surround yourself only with people that make you feel good, and positive people as well. You've got to perhaps do something, take action when you get home, okay, to keep this energy alive. And I don't mean keep pouring yourself a rum. I mean, go actually put action. Write yourself, what do you want out of life? What about this did you not like? Okay, now what do you want? This is a really big question. What is it that you want? And this is what August message is actually all about. We recognize that we're not perhaps in a good place, or something is out of alignment for us. Okay, we kind of need to make a choice. But when we're stuck in this lower vibration or this situation, we can't see any other option. Or if we made a sudden choice, it would be an emotional reaction and we'd still end up stuck in that same cycle, but somewhere else. Okay, we need to have a break, we need to take ourselves away, we need to have a weekend away. They're suggesting a bit longer than that because that's how long it takes to reset. Do some different activities, spend it with people that you love, have some play, have some fun, perhaps disappear out the country for a couple of weeks, maybe turn your social media off so you've also got no contact with these either. Okay, now you really need to take all that power energy, all of that dragon energy, really to believe in yourself so you can take action. You can take action, whether it's going to a job agency, whether it's just rewriting your CV, whether it's creating that dream life that you want. But you will probably know what this means, especially when you're on holiday. Okay, so you carry that vibe home with you as well, so you can pursue the legacy of just being you, but in a much healthier, much happier, and much more passionately, authentically version of you. Oh, with so much beautiful dragon energy and angel love. This is such a joy to channel to you, and I feel excited for August and September and the rest of the year ahead. Okay, much angel blessings.